What if I were to tell you that one of the best ways to manage your anxiety is to start changing your relationship with your anxiety? So I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. So what do you say to yourself in general about your anxiety or when you feel anxious? Do you say things like, "Ugh, I hate it when I feel this way. God, why am I like this? Am I ever going to get better? What's wrong with me? I wish this would just go away. I hate this feeling." So remember, when you say these things to yourself, you're actually making your anxiety worse and you're actually shaming yourself for feeling this way. So when I say one of the first things we're going to do is change your relationship with anxiety, what I mean is that you're going to actually just start welcoming your anxiety in and getting to know it better instead of fighting against it. You're just going to learn how to walk hand in hand with your anxiety. Now, most people who say they've healed from anxiety, like me, actually the anxiety is still there. It's just it doesn't affect my life anymore. It doesn't change. I don't change anything I do because of my anxiety. It's still there, but because I just befriend it, I've gotten to know it, I know what it feels like, I know it's not going to kill me. So now I can live with it and it doesn't affect anything that I need to do. So I'm going to tell you 2 or 3 things you can do today to start befriending your anxiety. One of the first things you can start doing right now to build a relationship with your anxiety is to just notice your self-talk about the anxiety. So instead of saying things like, "What's wrong with me? I wish I didn't feel this way. I wish I could just be normal," you want to start saying things like, "It's okay to feel this way. This anxiety is just my alarm system going off in my body. I can have compassion for myself for having this anxiety because it probably comes from childhood. Something probably happened when I was a child, so I can have compassion for myself." The other things you can say are things like, "This anxiety won't kill me. It's okay that I feel this way." Now, the second thing you can start to do to befriend your anxiety is notice where you feel it in your body. So instead of just staying in your head and trying to think your way out of feeling anxious, which usually does not work, just notice where you feel it in your body. And then once you notice where it is, just place your hand over that spot. Sometimes people feel anxiety in their chest or their abdomen. Sometimes it's in the neck. And just allow yourself to breathe into that area and imagine fresh air going into that spot to relieve the anxiety. So you want to get to know your anxiety very intimately so that when it comes up, you know exactly what to do in those moments. And remember, if you're trying to battle against your anxiety, it's only going to make it worse for you. And you're also going to be left feeling a lot of shame and you're going to be having feelings about the way you feel, which we really don't want to do. We want to be able to accept all of our feelings and emotions as they come up because there is no bad feeling. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope that the first thing you'll do when you start thinking of your anxiety is to learn how to accept your anxiety because it might not ever go away. Like I said, most people who say that they've healed their anxiety actually have just learned how to manage it in a way so that it doesn't affect their lives anymore. I hope this has been helpful for you. Please check out some of my other videos on my channel and start practicing mindfulness because that is a great way for you to get to know your anxiety better.